What's wrong with Australian teenagers? Is there an epidemic of rude behaviour among some teenagers in Sydney right now? Not all teens, but a particular immaturity seems common. Today on the ferry, I stepped away for 4 seconds to throw out my Starbucks, and a 15-year-old immediately took my spot, leaving me awkwardly standing. Later, a group of teens repeatedly rang their bike bells during a street performer's set. The performer warned them and eventually asked them to leave, but they ignored him and kept disrupting the show. It was shocking that neither the performer nor the crowd could get them to stop. They showed no shame, even when adults were watching. As a tourist, I felt helpless and frustrated. I couldn't intervene, but I was left wondering whether minors are treated differently under the law or whether this is just a sign of poor manners.
No, it's a sign of poor parenting.
I think it's a number of things. Like, for starters, to answer your question, yes, teenagers are rude.
It's not just Australia-wide, it is worldwide.
And it's also all teenagers everywhere, all the time, since the dawn of fucking time. Like, the point of those teenage years is to push social boundaries. They are learning their way in the world. They are figuring out what is tolerated and what isn't, and that is then going to dictate their behavior as they move forward. So, yes, we are seeing kind of spikes in what is happening more or less when it comes to teenage behavior based on our reactions to it. But it sure as fuck isn't teenagers looked at differently under the law when it comes to disrupting the peace or whatever, because we literally jail 10-year-olds here.
Yeah.
So,
if anything, Australia's harsher than the rest of the world.
Australia is the worst country in the entire developed world for human rights. That's fucking pathetic. We can do better.
Another issue is the prevalence of video cameras on cell phones, because back when I was a teenager, we didn't have that. And if you were being a little fuck in society at a whole, you had the human right to get your ass beat. Okay, that behaviour is not appropriate.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying before about the, like that social contract. Like, when you are out and about in the world, then how people respond to your behaviour is then going to determine whether or not you exhibit that behaviour again in the future or not, depending on how it goes down. Like, if you've got a whole group of mates around you and you do something and everyone else is responding to it poorly, but then you all take off on your bikes and you're all hooting and hollering, you've got that sense of community there. But the older you get, the less tolerated that kind of behaviour is. The more people start actually developing into the adults they're going to be, then you learn really quick just how much that community shrinks when you treat people like shit. But also, OP is obviously kind of grasping at straws here. Like, yeah, cunt, if you fucking get up from a seat, I'm taking it. I'm 30-something. Either way, I am significantly older than them. I would take a free seat if it was available.
So it's only natural that they would do the same thing.
Yeah. And you didn't say, like, I asked politely for it back and they told me to get fucked. Like,
no, this is Australia. Can't move. Be aggressive with them.
Well, they didn't describe them saying anything.
I've been told I'm not allowed to beat up teenagers anymore. That's fine. Modern problems require modern solutions. Give me your address. I will pull up at your house and I will beat up your dad.